I will try to keep it without major spoilers. As soon as you finish the intro, go downstairs and wait for SCP-173 to disappear. Since then you can safely leave through the only door that actually opens. From this point on, the map is randomly generated. All rooms are in different places depending on the seeds that you put in when creating a new game. However, there is always a clear pattern that will help you navigate through this maze. As you can see in the map editor, every map is separated into 3 zones: light containment zone, heavy containment zone, and entrance zone. Between each zone is a checkpoint layer. This means that if you just keep going north since the start of the game, the 4th room is always going to be a checkpoint to the next zone. However, you cannot go to the checkpoints just yet, so I recommend going either left or right so you can find the important rooms quicker. The first thing you need to find is a level 1 keycard which spawns in these 2 rooms. You need only one of them. This room also contains a gas mask which is very useful throughout the game and can also be found in SCP-1123's chamber. I strongly recommend taking it. After getting level 1 keycard, you need to find this room which contains level 2 keycard. There's also SCP-173 behind the glass, so watch out for that, but also make sure to grab the navigator that spawns in this room. The next thing you need is SCP-914. This machine is the most useful thing in the game but can be dangerous when not used properly. Feel free to experiment with it if you want, some of the stuff you can do in there is pretty fun. But if you want to progress and make your life easier, I recommend doing the following. Set the machine to very fine setting. Drop the gas mask, navigator and level 1 keycard from your inventory into the intake chamber and then start the machine. The upgraded gas mask will give you infinite stamina, which is extremely useful for running away from things. The upgraded navigator has the entire map database, doesn't need batteries and shows the dangerous SCPs nearby. The keycard on the other hand is more complicated. You have a very small chance of getting keycard Omni, which is equal to level 5 and can open all the doors that require a keycard to use. However, if you got a master card instead, just leave it here, it's entirely useless. Take the medkit from the shelf and set the machine to fine setting, then put the medkit into the intake chamber. If you already got keycard Omni, you don't need to upgrade keycard level 2 anymore, but if you didn't, put it in there as well. Start the machine and wait for the results. The medkit will turn into a small medkit, which is more useful since the healing process upon using it is shorter. Keycard level 2 will turn into keycard level 3. If you want to try your luck, you can get a level 4 keycard by upgrading keycard level 3 on fine setting, however it's also a small chance. The most likely result is a playing card, which is also just as useless as the master card. You can make it easier by using a tactic called save scamming, however if you aren't speedrunning and just want to beat the game legitimately, level 3 should be enough for now. The next step is not always necessary and can be skipped, but it can also be useful, so I recommend getting SCP-714 and 860 from these rooms. SCP-714 is a link that makes it harder for SCP-049 to touch you, giving you a potential chance to escape. However, it also reduces your stamina by an insane amount, so use it sparingly only when you feel like you really need it. The key can be useful in the future, so just save it for now, you will know when you will need it. Also, you can find this room with SCP-1499 in it. Upon putting on the mask and then taking it off, some SCPs nearby can disappear. I'm not sure if it's an intended feature or a bug, but it works sometimes. The next thing you need is to find the surveillance room. Get in there, flip the switch and get out of there as quickly as humanly possible before SCP-049 will get a chance to touch you, since he will spawn there. Alternatively, you can just hide behind the desk and wait, but I think that's a rather lame way of dealing with it. By flipping the switch, you unlocked the checkpoint to heavy containment zone. Look at your navigator and make sure to head north so you can find it easy. If you have a keycard level 5 or Omni, skip to this timestamp. The next thing is to find SCP-049's chamber. Go down the elevator and make sure to turn up your gamma in the settings so you can actually see anything. Alternatively, you can use night vision goggles that you can find in some of the most dangerous places around the facility. Once you're in there, flip all the switches and take the level 4 keycard from the table. Watch out for zombies and SCP-049 himself. Then find the containment chamber of SCP-106. Just get in there, get a level 5 keycard from the shelf and leave, or if you want you can also recontain SCP-106, which has an effect on one of the potential endings you can get. Now you need to find SCP-008. Put on the hazmat suit and close the lid to stop the virus from spreading, which will automatically unlock checkpoints to entrance zone. If you think you've been in the entire heavy containment zone and you didn't find it, go back to light containment and try to find another checkpoint, maybe you missed something. After doing that, go to entrance zone and find the electrical center. It will be one of the corner rooms on your navigator. Get in there and flip the remote door control switch. Now go back to heavy containment zone and find SCP-079. Work up to it until it starts stalking, then you can leave. Go back to electrical center and flip the same switch again. Now you can leave through either gate A or gate B. Both of those have different endings, which I don't want to spoil you, so find out what happens yourself. There's a lot more about this game that I haven't explained, but I think from this tutorial you can at least know what to do in a specific order to beat the game. There's more ways to beat it, but I think what I explained is the easiest way to follow. So if you don't know what this is, then just don't worry about it. If you are interested in more SCP content on this channel, check out the playlist that you see on the screen right now. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments and maybe I will try to respond to them. Also check out my Discord server if you want. Or don't, up to you. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you next time.